Hey all, John aka Whiskey and Sound, and I'm back with another episode of Boilermaker Mondays. Now, for those that are just tuning into this particular episode for the first time, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. More importantly, subscribe so then that way you'll get up to date on my latest Boilermaker pairings, and feel free to like. It supports me. Like the videos, and if you follow me on my social media pages, like those and share it around. Get the love out there for Boilermakers, and share the enthusiasm with me. And today I've been dying to crack this open. The second that I got my hands on this bottle, Eagle Rare, it's 10-year-old. So Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Now, what's important about this particular bottling is that it's 10.8 years old from Barrel and Batch. This is their Batch 2 release. So you'll notice the little badge there. So Barrel and Batch. Now, who are Barrel and Batch Whiskey Up? They are a crew that's based in New South Wales, where they'll do single cast releases or single batch, whatever. Once a month, they'll come out with something brand new and exciting for you to join in the love. And if you want to purchase a bottle, you are more than welcome to. They've got some absolute cracking releases that have come out through the through the page in the last couple of months. Firsthand, I've been personally involved with assisting in the barrel picking alongside the guys at Barrel and Batch down in Tasmania, whilst they were going through the Australian whiskey releases. So, for example, Hobart whiskey was picked beforehand, but I assisted alongside the tasting notes and just making sure that this is the way that they're going to go, and everyone was very excited about it. Overeem was another exciting one that we definitely put our hands up for. That particular barrel. Look, they couldn't not pick that barrel. And there's others as well that I've had the pleasure of being involved in. And another one was that latest release that they come out with, which was the Tasmanian Independent Bottling, or TIB, which is under the Heartwood label. And that was a Botrytis Cask release, and that is absolutely stellar. That is probably another episode that I'm going to end up doing, because I also cannot wait to crack that open. So, but today I am going to be getting stuck into this. Why? Because I really want to get into the bourbons. I love my bourbon cask whiskies. So because of that, I thought, I really need to embrace it a little bit more, and just get my hands on some more bourbons to try. And what a time to cut my nails. You know what? Desperate times call for desperate measures. Oh, wow. You can't knock it for the packaging, that's for sure. It's definitely, it's on there. Right. Come on. I'm that guy that gets rid of these as well. I don't keep it on there. I'm not that nostalgic with the bottles. And I even go to the extreme of taking this off as well. So, I mean, people do what they want. But anyway, the more important thing that we've been waiting for with that noise is just gold. Ooh, hello. Alright, I'm going to give myself a very healthy pour because it's Monday, because it's lockdown, and because why not? Alright, so some points on this particular bottling. It is, so fill date was April 8th, 2010. It is sitting at 45%, I believe. So this was their single barrel pick, batch number 2. Their first one sold out pretty quick. Second one is still available in 252 bottles. So this was number 67. Now, entry gallons was 5.3. Entry proof was 125. And char level is number 4. Barrel type, obviously, American oak. And recipe is rye mash bourbon. So, let us get into this particular dram. And then I'll just see whatever beers that I've got there. Oh yeah, okay. This actually smells very nice. It's very oh, okay. Now, I'm not going to go for that whole neck pour gig, which you can, and it'll always get better over time. I get it. But straight off the bat with this, like just, you know, the bottle pop pour, you're going to get your usual vanilla notes. There's a touch of mint that runs through here. Well, they're definitely the first two things that I pick up on anyway. There's there's that vanilla custard there. There's like with the cinnamon on there, but it's also got a pastry note to it. It's legitimately like what is it? They're not the vanilla slices. A custard tart. That's what it reminds me of. Custard tart, 100%. And I say that because they go heavy-handed on the cinnamon pour. So generally they'll sprinkle that over it, and that's what I'm picking up on. The custard note, the pastry note, and the cinnamon notes I'm getting through this as well. Heaps of vanilla. There's a underlaying of mint leaves. Probably the candied mint leaves, that's what I'm getting. Not so much where it goes into like camphor territory. It's more just a nice, clean, crisp mint. That's the note that I'm picking up on. Now this starts, I won't say dying down a bit, but now that like the esters have come out of the glass and it's starting to open up now. I'm going to keep nosing this all night. So anyway, it's got a gorgeous nose on it. I will say that. Very, very easy going. Very approachable. Okay. That's a real... Oh, man, what a bubblegum finish. That is gorgeous. So that went real herbal on the finish. It coats the palate so well. Sits across mid and just like the finish is still going. Very sweet. Very bubblegum-like. Oh, that's... Oh, yum. Oh, that's good stuff. Really good stuff. What to pair you back with? You could go in many directions with that. That's very versatile. I would have no qualms about pairing it back with one of these bad boys. And the reason why I say that is because barrel-aged porter, but it's soft. Like this isn't an aggressive porter. It's not imperial or anything. It's not overly strong. It just blends its way in beautifully. I reckon that'll work well. I'm not going to do that though with this. An ale would definitely work well, and I would say Furphy. Oh, a beer that I haven't put on the show yet. And it's more along the lines of what I'm thinking of. So, Estrella Damm. So these guys are from Barcelona, Spanish beer, and I've had the chance. I've had the opportunity to try this beer, and I was very, very impressed with how easy this is to drink. Now, the reason why I've gone with this is it's Mediterranean style ingredients, which is just very crisp and refreshing. It is... Oh man, you smell rice on that. Actually, this smells like it smells like rice pudding. That's what it smells like. Oh yeah, vanilla rice pudding. Oh, that's gonna work well with this. it's it's just a it's just a that's a bakery Boilermaker. Awesome. All right, that's just going on the nose. Yeah. All right, nice. Okay, so let's go. Let us go All right, let's try whiskey wash first, and then we'll go for a beer rinse, and then we'll go the other way around because this one sits at about what's the strength on this? I think it was 4.2, 4.3. I've lost the alcohol percentage. 4.6. All right. I remember this was quite a short finish on it, so it was one that you really had to grab straight off the bat. Now, what this might do, I'm thinking this may take the sweetness off it and bring it real hop forward, or it could go into another direction as well. Not sure, but that's the beauty of trying this all out. See how we go. So, whiskey wash and then beer rinse. So, on comes the Eagle Rare. Hmm. The front palate is actually very. It's almost like a. It's almost got dark. Well, actually, it does have dark fruits to it. Yeah, it's got real dark fruits, almost jammy, like it's a port or fortified wine of some sort. It's got that kind of feel about it. It is a really, really yummy bourbon. Right. Anyway, so beer rinse. Let's see how this one carries out. I left it too long actually. I need to get this fresh on the palate. Oh, that just that went to honey. That just turned it into an absolute honey bomb. Right, so I'm gonna try that one again because I think I left it too far into the finish for me to go over it with the beer rinse. So let's take two and action. Oh yeah, that is just all the honey. I've just made porridge. I've made porridge with a butt ton of honey in it. That's what I've done. That was really nice. That worked out so well. Beautiful, beautiful. That was really good, and it wasn't heavy, wasn't big. Just like it was just nice and consistent. Just yeah, that's a nice. That's a very very summery Boilermaker. So that'll be definitely one to try out in the summer. Barrel and batch, you definitely know how to pick them. That's for sure. Definitely know how to pick them. Right, I've let that settle down a bit, so let's go a beer wash and a risky rinse, a risky rinse, whiskey rinse. Can you tell that I haven't had dinner yet? Oh, that is such an easy beer to drink. Such an easy beer to drink. Ooh, I've done some fun stuff there. I've done some really fun stuff. That just went over the palate really nice. It definitely, I won't say that it's got a bit of bite, but it definitely soothed. It's like this gave you like a honey coating over your palate, and then this just poured over it, and really sweet and spicy. Doesn't have any burn to it at all whatsoever. Pardon me. Yeah, it has no burn to it, but it just really it's like it just warmed it up nice, and it just went down so easy on the palate. And it opened up for some really nice flavors too. It calmed the mint note down a bit, I will say that, but it definitely made it very fruit forward. So that's made it really fun. Whereas the other way, it just become a honey bomb. So, and yeah, it was really like, rolled oats and cinnamon spice was there and lots of honey. So it was, it turned into porridge, and then you go the other way and it's a fruit bowl. So on that note, you could go either way with this particular Boilermaker, and it just works. It does its thing. So that to me says that if you do happen to strike one of these bad boys, whether it be like I haven't really tried. I'll rephrase that. I've been fortunate enough to try Eagle Rare 17, and that was delicious. But it's a bottle that I don't have on hand. It's an awesome price point, $125 on the website, which 750ml worth of just bourbon goodness. So why wouldn't you? Now, whether you get your hands on batch 2 or just even the normal Eagle Rare, this particular pairing works well with these real crisp style lagers or a nice pale ale will work really well with this. The chilled the better. So whether you're doing it on tap or not, and you've got a pour of Eagle Rare on the side, beautiful. This particular release, which it's a single cask release, so obviously it's going to have its differences from your usual Eagle Rare bottlings. This works really well with this particular number, so I was very impressed. So on that note, I'm going to close it up. I'll try to keep it nice and short. I know I tend to ramble on a fair bit. So on that note, thank you very much for joining us on this particular episode where I get to muck around with a barrel and batch bottling. I am going to say that the next episode will be another one of these releases from barrel and batch. So I think we're going to crack open the Petratus bottling. So I'll bring it back to Australia, and because I got to try it whilst it was still vatting, and I know that it's changed since it's been bottled from what I hear. So I'm very excited to crack that bottle open, and the sky's the limit with what I can do with that, because that's a big whiskey. Pretty sure that was sitting at 62 or 63.5%. Either way, it is a massive whiskey. So, stay tuned to see what beers I pick with that, or what beer I'd go with. Thank you once again. And for those that have been following the channel constantly, thank you so much for it. And I really appreciate the support and feedback. It means the world to me. So, I'm going to enjoy the rest of this Boilermaker, and I will let you enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll catch you on the next episode next Monday. Until then.